Welcome to American Fork High School this afternoon's basketball game between the Davis Darts from Kaysville, Utah, and the Richland Bombers down from Washington. Richmond, a really good basketball team, and they control the tip. Return all 5 starters from last year's 4th place Washington State team, and the first jumper is up and in. Knocked down by Skako. So Davis, defending 6A champion from Utah, brings the ball up. Bodie Sparrow, fantastic athlete. Leaves it up top for Bessinger. Back to Sparrow. Leaves it for Traden. Traden pump fakes into the corner. Back out, JT Turley pulls for 3. Shot no good. Rebound, Braylon Edwards brings it up for the Bombers. Leaves it up top for Hornevet. Hornevet looks for the pick from Skako. Man defense from the Darts. Runner in the lane. Shot is up and in. And the Bombers on top now 4-0. Turley kicks it to Bessinger. Gets it back. Sparrow from deep, and he hits. Bodie Sparrow, the junior, now quickly down court with the answer. Josiah Skako, the 6'4 senior guard for the Bombers. And Richland on top, 6'3. Bessinger drives it to the lane. Can't find anybody open. Dribbles it out, clears it. And goes left side to Connor Brown. Brown to Dylan Peterson. Peterson averaging 5. JT Turley now with the ball up top. Picked up by Jackson Woodard. Drives into the lane. Pump fakes. Spinner. Shot. No. Rebound. Pulled down. Skako. Bombers like to run. Woodard. 3. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down this time by Davis. Dylan Peterson. Leaves it for the speedy Bodie Sparrow. Spins in the lane. Shot up. Count it, and a foul. Sparrow had 21 against Central Catholic in the last game for the Darts, and a chance for Davis to tie the ball game up. Again, this Richland Bombers team returns all 5 starters. They took 4th in their state tournament, which is done a little different in Washington. It's a double elimination. So Landon Northrup has the ball picked away almost by Sparrow. Kicks it. They go down to Skako. Right side. Woodard, 3, no good. Rebound, fought for. Bessinger pulls it down. Bessinger, one of the top rebounders in the state, and a timeout on the floor. So with our score tied up 6 apiece, we'll take a break and be back after this.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. TabSpend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back to American Fork High School, part of the Carl Ingersoll Classic at American Fork High School. And Davis will have the ball. Inbounded to Sparrow, picked up by Josiah Skako. Skako, a 6'4 guard for the Bombers. Sparrow loses it, gets it back, gives it to Basinger. Over to Turley, leaves it for Sparrow, spins in the lane. Down low to Bessinger. Up top, jumper, Brown. Shot wide, rebound out of bounds, and the Bombers get it back. So Richland a year ago, 27-3. Head coach Earl Stryford says they come down here to play in these Holiday Classic tournaments because this is where he can get the best competition. So runner in the lane for Richland, shot no good, rebound, pulled down, Turley's got it. Leaves it up top, Brown defended nicely by Richland, and ball saved in, and Bodie Sparrow's got the ball up top. Sparrow, the 6'3 junior guard, also one of the best football players in the state. Turley drives into the lane, right hand scoop shot, no good, but a foul called on Landon Northrup. And Davis a chance with 4:37 left here in this first quarter to take their first lead. I'm Dave Harrison. This is a KSL Sports Rewind. Proud to be sponsored by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. So the first free throw up and in. Second one good as well. And Davis takes an 8-6 lead. Richland has already beat American Fork and Corner Canyon on their trip down to Utah. Skako with the ball right side. Picked up by Bessinger. Leaves it up Woodward. Woodward gets a pick from Hornevet. Skips it left side, Edwards. Edwards to Northrup. He'll pull for three. Shot no good. Rebound knocked away by Skako. He gets it back in the lane. Loses it. Leaves it up top. This time Woodward for three, and he knocks it down. Just under 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. JT Turley for three. Shot no good. Rebound. Bombers get it. Hornevet. Skako underneath. Shot up and yes, count it. And he's fouled. Richland likes to play fast basketball. They get the ball up and down the court, put a lot of pressure on your team defensively. If you don't get back, they're pushing. And again, they return all five starters from last year's fourth place team. The year before that, 2023, they were the state runner-up in Washington. So Skako knocks down the free throw. And it's a 4-point lead now for the Bombers. Sparrow gets double-teamed to midcourt. Almost throws it away. JT Turley. Right side Bessinger. Pulls for three. Shot long. Rebound. Into the ball game for the first time. Austin Taylor. Sparrow left side. Turley. Three. Front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Bessinger knocks it out of bounds. And it goes off of Caden Mitchell, who's checked in for the first time for the Bombers. So with 3:19 left here in this first quarter, Davis has got the ball. Inbound Bessinger. Great pass from Sparrow. Count it. Northrop brings it into the front court. Leaves it right side. Woodard. He'll knock down a three. And as advertised, this Richland team is a good offensive basketball team. Left side jump shot. Van Brocklin. No good. Rebound. Richland's got it. Woodard, skip pass. Northrop goes out of bounds and knocked out by Davis. Good hustle that time from Austin Taylor, the 6'2 senior guard. So Van Brocklin and Taylor have checked in. Three up top, no good. Rebound loose on the floor and a foul called on JT Turley, it looks like. Skako gets called for that foul. It looked like he had position. But benefit of the doubt goes to Davis. So 2:44 left. 15-10 our score. Richland on top. They're looking for their third win of the tournament. Bessinger committed to play football for University of Iowa. Fantastic quarterback for the Darts this year. Also a really great basketball player. Turley, nice little move in the lane. Righty layup, no. Foul on the rebound. Actually, it looks like it was on the shot, so Turley's going to get two. So 2.5 minutes left here. JT knocks down the first. Davis comes into the ballgame 5-1. Their only loss to Westlake. Second one up and in. They beat Copper Hills, a good Copper Hills team, by 35. So when Davis gets hot, they could fill it up. So Woodard into the corner, jump shot, Northrop. Got it. Another three, and Richland on top, 18-12. Right-hand layup, Sparrow, no good. Rebound, pulled down, Hornibet. Goes left side, Mitchell into the lane, kicks right side, Woodard, three, no. Excuse me, that was Northrop. The ball gets knocked out of bounds off of Davis. And Richland, with 2:03 left in the first quarter, maintains possession. They'll have it out of bounds underneath their own basket. Northrop inbounds, a little lob pass to Hornibet. Shot no good. The ball is knocked away as Davis tries to push it up court and out of bounds off the Bombers. So Davis will get the ball back. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. And this Richland team shoots the ball really well. They pass the ball really well. They rebound well. They like to run the floor. So Davis has got their hands full tonight. Excuse me, this afternoon, I guess. Turley with the ball. Picked up and pushed by Landon Northrop. So I think that's the 15th foul. So I thought it was a 15th foul, so Turley will shoot two. Free throw up and in. Davis doing a nice job at the free throw line, knocking down shots. They're going to do everything to get tonight. And Turley knocks down both. 18-14, 1:48 left here in this first quarter. Caden Mitchell, 5'11" guard. A freshman brings it up, and now a traveling call on Jackson Woodard. Woodard, a 6'3" junior. And with 1:41 left here in the first quarter, we've got a timeout. So we'll take a timeout. Be back after this. Welcome back to American Fork High School. Dave Harrison with the KSL Sports Rewind broadcast of this afternoon's game between Davis and Richland, Washington. So 1:38 left of the first quarter. JT Turley brings it up against the freshman, leaves it into the corner to Sparrow. They skip it up top. Van Brocklin in the corner. Turley drives, step through shot, layup, no good. Rebound, 5-4. Davis has got it. Sparrow kicks it right side. Turley pump fake, steps back, three, gets it. Really nice shot that time by JT Turley. Woodard leaves it up top. Hornibet. He drives into the lane. Right-hand shot, no good, but a foul called. And Davis had scored 5 straight points before that. Lance Hornibet, 6'8". They list him as a guard. Of course, they list every player on their team as a guard except one. So they've got 12 guards and one JV forward on their roster. So both free throws are good. So under a minute now here in this first quarter. Bodie Sparrow double teamed. Taylor leaves it right side. Messenger misses a three. The ball knocked out of bounds off of Davis. So 46 seconds left, and Richland gets the ball back. Caden Mitchell, again, the 5'11" freshman guard, brings it across midcourt. Ball knocked away. Woodard gets it back for the Bombers. Up top, Mitchell, three, short. Rebound, fought for, a foul. And another foul, this time on Braylon Edwards, the 6'2" guard. 17th foul for the Bombers, so Turley once again at the free throw line. 30 seconds left here in this first quarter. JT knocks it down. Coach Stroyfert talking to the officials. His team called for 7 fouls here in this first quarter. They lead by 2. Turley has a chance to bring it to within 1 with 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he does. Nothing but net. So into the ball game, Chase Olson, 6-foot senior, the last 30 seconds of this first quarter. And Turley gets a break. So Northrop works against Sparrow. Gets a pick. Edwards tries to step through, gives it to Edwards into the corner. Mitchell. And we've got a push foul underneath on Davis. It looks like they're going to call that on Gus Van Brocklin. 6'3" senior forward for the Darts. Averages 5 points and 3 rebounds a game. Northrop to inbound. Hornevet, and another quick foul. He's getting a little physical underneath between Braylon Edwards and Traden Bessinger. 12 seconds left. Shot clock's off. Bombers inbound to the corner. Edwards has got it. Ball's tipped away. 5 seconds on the clock. Hornevet tries to step back, leaves it up top, and they don't get the shot away before the end of the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, Richland Bombers on top of the Davis Darts 2019. We'll be back.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. TabSpend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back to American Fork High School as we get set to start the second quarter of this afternoon's game between the Davis Darts and the Richland Bombers from Richland, Washington. Richland, a top program in the state of Washington. So JT Turley for the Darts. Chase Olson in, working now against the first zone. We've seen Bessinger swings it into the corner. Rigby up top, Bessinger. Peterson back to Bessinger. And Brown. Now Turley makes a move in the lane, leaves it in the corner. Can't find it, gets it back on the baseline. Swings it over to Bessinger, who drives with the lefty. Leaves it up top. Brown, 3, shot no good. Rebound, it's an air ball, so shot clock violation. And Richland with a little change of pace defensively that time. Came out in, it almost looked like a boxing one, but his own defense. It looked like they may have had Mitchell working against Bessinger. So Bombers bring it to the front court. Jump shot, Northrop. Shot good. Second quarter, 7 minutes left, and the Darts trailing by 3. Brown leaves it for Turley. Turley drives to the free throw line. Bessinger, open 3. Off the back of the iron. Rebound up high. Skako for the Bombers. They go down to the corner. Spin move by Mitchell. Leaves it in the lane, and Northrop knocks down another one. So 2 in a row for Northrop to start this second quarter, and Davis has seen enough. They're going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well and be back after this. 24-19 our score. Richland on top of Davis with 6:35 left here in this first half. Playing the noon game of the Carl Ingersoll Classic at American Fork High School. And Richland already with wins over 2 good 6A teams here in the state of Utah. They go back to man defense. Sparrow works against Skako into the lane. Drive, shot, no, rebound, foul. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Bodie. So Bodie Sparrow picks up the foul. He's averaging 14 points and 5 assists a game. Struggled a little bit from the outside to start the year, but has knocked down his only 3 attempt so far today. Richland's got the ball. Northrup into the lane, kicks it left side. Jumper, Northrup, no. Rebound, fought for Skako over the back of Bessinger, and a foul called on Skako, and that's, I believe, his second. So quickly off the bench, Lance Hornevet and Josiah Skako, who started the game on fire, has to take a seat. Turley and Sparrow pass it back and forth. Turley drives into the lane, leaves it underneath for Bessinger, gets kicked away by Richland, and Davis gets the ball back. 5:56 left here in the first half. Peterson in the corner, three, got it. Davis needed that one, their first points of this second quarter. So Northrup handles the ball for the Bombers. Look to try and get it to their freshman. They can't. Jump top, up top now. Hornevet, no good. Rebound, 5-4, and Davis has got it. Sparrow looks to drive, lose control, leaves it for Turley. Turley pump fakes up top. They swing it left side. Peterson, three, no good. Hit the top of the basketball standard, out of bounds, so Richland gets the ball back. So Gage Van Brockland in the ball game, number 3 for Davis. Hornevet, they try and go down low, can't find anything. Mitchell, Northrup working against Bessinger. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Bessinger, great defense. Rebound pulled down. Darts on the move. Bessinger's got it. Leaves it. Brown up top. Sparrow. Sparrow looks to drive all the way to the basket. Lefty layup, no good. Rebound fought for. Brown goes to save it out of bounds and does not get there. So Richland gets it back. Justin Vollmer, another guard for the Bombers, into the ball game. First time we've seen him tonight. And Braylon Edwards inbounds to Northrup. Vollmer's got the ball. Picked up by Bessinger. He looks to drive, and he's fouled on the dribble drive. Northrup looks to inbounds for the Bombers. Up top, Hornevet. Northrup pulls for three. Nice shot, good. Caught that, shot it in rhythm. So 5-point lead now for the Bombers. 4:20 left here in this first half. Sparrow into the corner. Peterson back to Sparrow, and he's fouled on the dribble drive. It looked like he was attempting a pass, but he goes to the free throw line. So they're calling that on the shot. So Bodie Sparrow, chance for a couple of points. Davis, so far, the first 4 minutes of this second quarter, they've been held to just 3 points. 20-19 was our score at the end of one. 27-22 is our score now with 4:11 left. And first free throw missed by the Darts tonight. And Caden Mitchell, the 5'11 freshman, back into the ball game. Sparrow knocks down the free throw. Lance Hornevet with the ball for the Bombers. They look to go outside to Braylon Edwards. Edwards has got the ball up top. Woodard, he'll crossover dribble and shoot an air ball. Tried to time up the three with the crossover dribble and just unable to convert. So Davis has the ball back. Chance to cut into this 4-point lead. Gage Van Brockland, the junior guard, leaves it for Turley. Little Step through move into the lane. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Hornevet. Hornevet leaves it for Edwards. Edwards into the front court. Up top. Hornevet again. Picked up by Bodie Sparrow. He backs him down. Drives into the lane. Right hand scoop shot. Rebound is no good. Rebound down to Bessinger. Bessinger pushes it into the front court. Leaves it with behind the back pass to Turley. Shot by Peterson is good. Davis back to within one. 3 minutes left here in this first half. Woodard with the ball for the Bombers. Hornevet again works against Sparrow. Looks for a pick up top. Dribbles left, shoots three, no. Rebound Turley. 2:45 left in the first half. Turley brings it up against the freshman. Backs him down, spins it, kicks it. Sparrow three, shot no. Rebound. Van Brockland tips it out, trying to get it back out to Peterson, but unable to control it. It goes out of bounds, so Richland gets the ball back. Looks like Richland's going to call a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back to American Fork High School. The noon game of today's Carl Ingersoll Classic at American Fork between Davis High School and Richland, the Richland Bombers from Richland, Washington. So they've got a 1-point lead with 2:35 left here in the first quarter. Or excuse me, in the first half. And Edwards handles the ball for the Bombers. Goes to Lance Johnson. Lance Johnson, first time in the ball game tonight. He leaves it for Vollmer. Vollmer up top. Woodard. Lance Johnson leaves it now. Caden Schultz into the ball game as well. So Woodard pump fakes, steps in, three, shot short, rebound. Bombers get it back. Under 2 minutes now left here in this first half. Schultz kicks it right side to Edwards. Edwards dribbles to the top of the lane, leaves it for Woodard. He drives in, shot blocked, and a foul called on Gage Van Brockland. So the Bombers inbound. Schultz has got it. 6'4" guard, also a senior. Good defense by the Darts. Corner three, Braylon Edwards knocks it down. Minute and a half left in the first quarter. JT Turley for the Darts. Picked up by Edwards. They leaves it for Bessinger, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Good defense that time by Caden Schultz. So Davis inbounds it. Trade to Bodie, left side. Peterson. Turley, nice move into the lane. Right hand scoop shot. Count it, and a foul. Turley's looked really good today. Great handles, finished really nice. So a chance to bring it back to within one for the Darts. 1:14 left here in the first half. Austin Taylor back in for the Darts, 6'2" senior guard. And Gus Van Brockland, the 6'3" senior, also into the ball game. And Gage Van Brockland sits down. So Turley, perfect at the free throw line. And our score, 30-29. Bombers on top. Woodard works against Sparrow, crosses over, three, shot, short, rebound. Sparrow's got it. Sparrow now drives into the lane, ball loses control and goes out of bounds. Pretty good defense that time for Jackson Woodard. So under a minute now in the first half. Looks like Bodie Sparrow was warned for knocking the ball out of bounds. I'm not really sure what exactly happened there, but he goes to the bench under a minute. And Hornevet back into the ball game for the Bombers. Goes to Edwards. Edwards looks for Hornevet underneath, and a foul called on Austin Taylor. Just the 4th team foul, so no bonus shots yet. 41 seconds left of the first half. Woodard inbounds it. Hornevet's got it up top. Gets a pick. He's double teamed. Turley's on him now. Hornevet, nice pass to the back cut. Shot no good, but a foul. As Lance Johnson did a nice job running the baseline and was rewarded. So 32 seconds left in the first half. Richland's held the lead for the majority of the game. Been up by as many as 6. But Davis hanging around. The first free throw no good. Second free throw up and in. So 2-point lead for the Bombers. Shot clock's off. JT Turley for the darts. Hounded by Edwards as he comes across midcourt. Now they get the double team. He pushes down the right sideline and a bump foul called on Edwards. So just the 4th team foul this quarter for Richland. It's Davis, 20 seconds left in the half. Turley handles again, another double team, and now this time he steps out of bounds. Looked like the exact same play. That time Lance Johnson just got away with a little bit of a bump, and Turley stepped on the sideline. And now with 13 seconds left, the Bombers bring back in Landon Northrup. They've got a chance to score one more time before the end of the half. Hornevet controls. Picked up by Taylor. Hornevet looks right side. Woodard leaves underneath. Edwards back to Woodard, and he's called for the stutter step travel. So 3.5 seconds left, and Davis has got the ball out of bounds right in front, or right on their own baseline. So they've got to go the length of the court. And now they're going to give it to him on the sideline where they should have given it to him in the first place. So Bessinger looks for Turley. 2 seconds. Turley, 1 second to the lane, shot. And he counts it. So at the end of the first half, Turley goes the length of the court, ties it up. So all tied up, 31 all. We'll be back for the second half after these messages. American Fork High School, the 12 o'clock game of the Carl Ingersoll Classic at American Fork High School. Davis High and Richland from Washington all tied up at 31. Not a great shooting first half for either team. Davis led by JT Turley, 16 points, 5 rebounds, and really he kept the darts in the ballgame. On the other side, Landon Northrup had 10 points, and Josiah Skako had 7 for the Bombers. Both of those guys have 3 fouls, so they got to be careful with the fouls for those two for Richland. So underway here in this third quarter. Richland starts off. Nice shot by Landon Northrup, and they get the scoring going here quickly. Bessinger over to Turley. Sparrow, free throw line, lefty layup, shot blocked, and a foul called on Hornevet. So good strong move that time. A nice play by Davis. Go inlet pass to the high post. Found a cutter. And Sparrow unable to knock down his first free throw of the second half. Gets the second, so Davis back to within 1. 7.5 minutes just underway here in this third quarter. Edwards picked up by Bessinger, picks up his dribble. Leaves for Northrop. Northrop bumps hard into Sparrow. Sparrow doesn't like it, but a foul called. A little bit. Words going back and forth between Northrop and Sparrow. Good physical basketball there. Now Davis almost comes up. Connor Brown almost comes up with a steal on the inbounds play. 6'5" senior guard, Landon Northrop, inbounds it. The Hornibet, back to Northrop. Back to Hornibet, pump fakes. Now he's going to back down Brown. Turn around, jump shot, off the back of the iron, rebound, 5-4. Sparrow comes up with it, darts on the run. Sparrow all the way to the lane, into the corner. Turley up top, Bessinger pump fakes, he drives. Back to the corner, Sparrow, he'll go all the way to the basket. Skako with a block, Bombers on the run. And a foul on Bessinger as Skako spun it mid-court. So 6:46 left in the third quarter. 33-32 our score. Richland inbounds. Hornibet. Left side Northrop, back to Hornibet. Look for Skako. They can't find him. Now they got Woodard. Jump shot in the lane is good. Kind of a little one dribble timing action. Puts it up and in, and he's got a nice jump shot. So Davis works against the Richland 2-3 zone. Sparrow, deep three. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound down to the Bombers. And they're on the run. Northrop leaves it. Layup, good. And Richland now starts out. Turley, free throw line, leaves it right side to Sparrow. Back to Turley up top. Left side, the ball's knocked away. Davis retains control. Turley over the corner. Sparrow, long three. Got it. Bodie needed that one. 5:40 left in the third quarter. Hornibet for three, and he knocks it down. Smooth shot. Couple of quick baskets back and forth. Richland stays in their zone. High post. Rockland kicks it over. Turley up top. Drives it into the lane. Lefty hangs in a foul. It looked like he was trying to pass it into the corner to Connor Brown and Skako. I think that was Skako. And if it was, well, it looks like they called that. So Turley with the free throw. 5:20 left in the third quarter. And he knocks them both down. Up to 17 points now for Turley. He's having a fantastic ball game. Hornibet now works against Van Brocklin, and a foul. Ball goes out of bounds off of Hornibet. Wanted the foul. Ball out of bounds. Richland's got it back. Northrop's got it. They look down low. Ball stolen away. Davis has got it. Gage Van Brocklin with a nice play. He's got control of the dribble. He leaves it up top to Turley. Left side, Sparrow. Turley open for three. Spins it nice. Comes off the back of the iron and out. Northrop all the way down. And wide open layup for Woodard. Another back up to a 5-point lead for the Bombers. And Brocklin pulls, hits. Nice shot that time by Gus Van Broek. Now the ball down to Skako. He's got his man pinned. Shot. Count it. A foul. So Skako had fantastic position, a really good insert pass. Nothing Turley could really do about that as he really was out of position. So a good offensive play there for Richland, and Skako, who had 6-7 quick points in the first quarter and then had to sit most of the second in foul trouble. And his free throw no good. 4:16 left in this third quarter. Davis down 4. Bodie Sparrow, Van Broeklen, back to Sparrow, back to the other Van Broeklen. Sparrow drives in the lane. They go up top, look for Turley. They got him in the corner. He'll drive in, righty layup, around and out. Skako rebounds. He pushes. Down court, Northrup. Layup, no. Skako up high for the rebound, and he's fouled and puts it back up and in. Josiah Skako, a 6'4" senior, with a nice rebound putback and a chance to convert and give Richland their biggest lead of the game. And he does. So 3:45 left in the third. Now a little pressure full court from the Bombers. Turley's got it. Skips it over to Sparrow. He gets it into the front court. Leaves it for Turley. Turley drives into the corner. Van Broeklen, 3. Got it. Gus Van Broeklen knocks it down, and Davis needed that. So with that shot, Richland's going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout and be back after this. Welcome back to American Fork High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. This afternoon's broadcast between the Davis Darts and the Richland Bombers. Richland last year, 27-3, their record. Always the top team out of Washington, already with wins over Corner Candy and American Fork in this tournament. So they're looking for the clean sweep. They're up on Davis by 4. So Braylon Edwards, Northrup all the way to the lane. Leaves it. Skako, right-hand layup, good. Good passing that time for the Bombers. And they go up 49-43 with 3:08 left here in the third. Turley, corner, Van Broeklen. Gus Van Broeklen gives it to his brother Gage, over to Taylor, back to Van Broeklen. Now Sparrow picked up by Skako. Sparrow steps back, a deep 3, and he knocks it down. So he'd only made 1 3-pointer up to this point in the season. He's got 3 tonight. Richland comes out and puts up a shot quick. Sparrow with a rebound. Darts pushing. Van Broeklen looks for the back cut, can't find anybody. Taylor's got it. Sparrow drives into the lane, strong. Shot off the glass, no, but a foul. So Bodie Sparrow basically forced the issue with that drive, and we'll get a chance to shoot a couple of free throws. 2:22 left here in the third. 49-46 our score. Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. Shot no good. So misses both, and Bombers have the ball into the front court. Skako picked up by Turley. They go up top. Northrup, he drives, spins, turnaround jump shot. No, off the back of the iron. Rebound, Van Broeklen. Over to Turley. Bombers back in a man defense. Van Broeklen to Turley. Looks to drive, pulls up the free throw line, shot off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound, fought for, and pulled down by the Bombers. It's been physical between Landon Northrup and Bodie Sparrow most of this ball game. Woodard to Scacco. Ball tipped away by Turley. Northrup for three. He knocks it down. Minute 20 left. Sparrow leaves it up top. Van Brocklin off the back glass, and it goes. So the bank three brings the Darts back to within three with 1:05 left. They go into the corner. Woodard, three, no good. Rebound, Turley leaves it for Sparrow. Gage Van Brocklin gets knocked down. Now Sparrow all the way, Turley all the way into the lane and forces the issue again. Goes right up into the chest of Scacco. And Turley, who's been perfect from the free throw line, gets another chance for two. So under a minute left here in the third quarter. I'm Dave Harrison. This is KSL Sports Rewind. And I jinxed him. Misses his first free throw of the night. So into the ball game now, Chase Olson, 6-foot senior guard for the Darts. And Sparrow takes a break. .52-50 after Turley makes a second of two. Hornbeck spins, he leaves it, nice pass. Northrup finishes. Northrup had his defender pinned nicely on his hip. So 27 seconds left here in this quarter. Third quarter. Turley leads it from Van Brocklin, gets it back. Davis looks like they're going to try and get the last shot. So Turley drives, kicks it, corner, Van Brocklin, three, yes! Gets another. And now a foul, it looks like. No, a traveling call on Richland. I don't know if the clock, if they're going to put any time left on the clock, but a traveling violation on Richland. So 54-53 is our score, and I think they're going to get, Davis is going to get one last shot here in this third quarter. So 1.2 seconds is what they put back on the clock. We'll see what kind of a play Davis comes up with. JT Turley set to inbound. Taylor gets it back. Turley, shot. Yes, he hit it! Holy Toledo, what a shot! Davis goes on top, 56-54. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this. Welcome back to American Fork High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Davis hit a shot, JT Turley, at the end of the third quarter that was just fantastic. He inbounded to Austin Taylor, got it back, almost went out of bounds, and banked it in for three to give the Darts 56-54 lead as we get set to start this fourth quarter. Now, JT Turley has just been on fire today. He's really, really kept Davis in this ball game. So Davis will start the ball. Gage Van Brocklin, 5'10 junior guard for the Darts, will inbound. Chase Olson gives it to Van Brocklin. He goes back. Ball's taken away now. And a foul on Davis. It just landed Northrup. Big physical player for the Bombers. He's been giving Davis trouble all night long. So Northrup, he's going to pull for three and knocks it down. So just underway here in the fourth quarter at American Fork High School, as Davis takes on Richland, Washington, and a foul called on Northrup. Northrup, again, he's a big physical player and has done a really good job for the Bombers. Leading scorer in the ball game for Richland And now Richland drops back into his zone. Davis brings back their starters. Bessinger, right side Sparrow. They look, cross-court pass, Van Brocklin. Swing it around the top, Sparrow with it now. Yeah, working against the zone defense, 10 on the shot. Turley into the corner, Bessinger holds, and ball's thrown out of bounds. Connor Brown trying to find Turley, and they lose it. So 7 minutes now left in the ball game, 57-56. The Bombers on top. Again, this Washington team, this Richland team, returns 5 starters from last year's 4th place team in the state of Washington. So top basketball team out of the state of Washington. Northrop with the ball. They leave it up top. Pulls 3. No, this time he misses. Rebound fought for. And Brown and Edwards. 5-4 jump ball. So it looks like possession stays with Richland. Ball inbounded, corner, 3, Edwards, no, rebound, Skako knocks it. Northrop controls it, he puts it up off the back of the bottom of the backboard. Skako gets the rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. So Skako a chance to shoot some more free throws. Skako really started the game hot for Richland, but has kind of battled foul problems most of the rest of the game. So he knocks it down and gives Richland a 2-point lead. Second one up, no good. Rebound, Sparrow. 6:20 left in the ball game. Turley, the star tonight for the Darts, brings it across midcourt. He works on Woodard. Richland's kind of changed things up defensively here in the second half. Back and forth between the zone and a man. And Davis has done a pretty good job. Oh, great pass here underneath. Bessinger can't get a shot off. Now Turley pump fakes into the lane, leaves it up top. Connor Brown, 3, no, rebound. Skako. Ball knocked away, and Davis gets it back. Turley, 3, no. Skako fights again, and now this ball goes off Gage Van Brocklin out of bounds. And really nice play that time by Josiah Skako for Richland. 5:44 left in the ball game here at American Fork High School. Carl Ingersoll Classic, where so far Richland has gone 2-0 against Corner Canyon and American Fork. They're looking for clean sweep. And really nice follow-up by Hornevet as he missed his own shot. He puts it up and in, and now Richland back up by 4. So again, now Turley wide open for 3. Leaves it in the corner, Bessinger. He steps back. As hot as Turley's been, I figured if he has any space, he's going to shoot it. Now Sparrow from deep. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, 5-4. Woodard, crossover move into the lane, righty layup, good. And a turnover this time on Davis and a timeout on the floor. Our score with 4:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Bombers 62, Darts 56. We'll be back after this. Back at American Fork High School, 4:53 left here in the ball game. And Richland has matched their largest lead of the game. 62-56. Davis brings it to the front court. Richland still sitting back in their defense. Now Turley open 3. Around and out. Rebound, Northrop. Pushes, goes to the corner, Woodard. Woodard picked up by Van Brocklin. Man defense by the Darts. Northrop looks underneath, Woodard spins, shoots, shot. Goes, but the foul before the shot, so Richland will get the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Davis comes into the game 5-1. Only lost to a really good Westlake Thunder team. So Skako with the ball for the Bombers. Bessinger picks him up. Hornevet now. And he crosses over, and he's called for a travel. So good defense by Dylan Peterson. 6'3" senior forward for the Darts. So 4:20 left here in the ball game. JT Turley carried the Darts today. Let's see what he can do finishing up. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. Sparrow drives to the free throw line, leaves it left side. Van Brockland to Bessinger in the corner. Sparrow, another deep three. Shot no. Ball knocked out of bounds by Peterson. (62-56) our score. 3:45 left in the game. Hornevet for the Bombers. Crossover dribble. Goes to the baseline. Keeps it alive. Ball's picked up by Turley, and he's fouled immediately by Jackson Woodard. Turley was off to the races. Probably a pretty good foul there. Well, Gage Van Brockland inbounds the ball to JT Turley. They go into the corner. Bessinger, great three-point shooter, and he throws the ball away, and it goes out of bounds. No, it's saved by Sparrow, and he'll call a timeout. So heads up play that time by Bodie Sparrow. And with that break, we'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Back here at American Fork High School, I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Sports Rewind. Game this afternoon between the Davis Darts and the Richland Bombers from Richland, Washington. Really well-coached team, athletic, physical. They do a lot of things really well. And Davis, behind JT Turley, is hung in there. And Davis needs a basket. 3:19 left here in the ball game, and a foul immediately on, it looks like Skako, and he's going to foul out of the ball game. So 3:18 left of the game, and Skako, really active, nice, athletic player for the Bombers, and he fouls out of the game. So Davis set to inbound again. They go into the corner. Van Brockland leaves it for Bessinger. Swing it around to Peterson, back to Turley, into corner Bessinger again. He pump fakes. Backs it out. He's picked up by Hornevet. Get the ball back to Turley, 20 on the shot. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Bessinger looks for the backdoor cut. Van Brockland misses the layup. Beautiful pass. And the Bombers come down with it. So they 6-point lead, under 3 minutes left in the game. Hornevet picked up by Peterson. Looks to cross him over. Goes all the way to the basket. Righty layup shot, no good. Foul. So Peterson's going to pick up the foul there, and Hornevet's going to have a chance for a couple of free throws. A chance to give Richland their largest lead of the ball game. Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. And he knocks down both free throws. So Davis finds themselves in an 8-point hole with 2.5 minutes left of the ball game. Richland sits back in that zone defense. Bessinger up top. They go into the corner to Sparrow. Peterson, Turley. Turley drives, kicks it. Van Brockland knocks it down. Three-pointer. That's a big shot there. Gage Van Brockland, the junior guard. So now Woodard for three, and it's no good. Bessinger, rebound. 2:05 left. Van Brockland leaves it for Turley. Lead down to 5 now. Sparrow into the corner, wide open. Trade Bessinger. No. Rebound tipped up. 5-4. And Richland's got it. Landon Northrup all the way down court, and he goes up. Two-hand dunk. And 1:45 left. Richland back up 7. So Davis needs to play with a little sense of urgency here. Bessinger up top to Turley, to Van Brockland. Messenger, Turley, open three. Money. JT Turley's having himself a ball game. 1:20 left. 66-62. Hornvet drives on Peterson. Righty layup. No. Rebound Messenger. 1:10. Down 4. Darts have the ball. Back to man defense for the Bombers. Now they skip it over to Van Brocklin, up to Turley. Turley drives, splits the defense, lefty layup, spins it up and in. What a shot. And JT Turley cuts the lead to 2. Under a minute now, 50 seconds left, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor with a score. 66-64. We'll be right back. 49.9 seconds left here in the ball game at American Fork High School as we are finishing up this first game of the Carl Ingersoll Classic on this Saturday. Davis down 2, Richland with the ball. And again, Richland 27-3 last season. 2 seasons ago, state runner-up in the state of Washington. So really good basketball team. Ball inbounded. Jackson Woodard has the ball up top, gives it to Northrup, and the ball's almost stolen away by Sparrow. Northrup gets it back and a foul on Turley. And that's going to put Northrup at the free throw line. Probably not a bad play, to be honest. So we'll see if Northrup can knock down his free throws. So far, Richland's done a nice job from the free throw line. And the first one's up and good. .41 seconds left in the game. JT Turley has been on fire for Davis. So Davis back down 4. Dylan Peterson checks back into the ball game, and we're going to get a quick 30-second timeout. So we'll take it as well and be back after this. 68-64 is our score. The Richland Bombers from Richland, Washington, on top of the Davis Darts. So Bodie Sparrow set to inbound. Turley, who's played fantastic this whole ball game, handles for the Darts. 34 seconds. Turley all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. Full court pressure now. Bombers cleared out. Woodard's got it. Double teamed. Breaks through it, goes underneath the Hornvet, and he's fouled. So JT Turley picks up a foul with 17 seconds left. Man, Turley's been good today. So again, a really good shooting basketball team, this Richland Bombers. And with 17 seconds left in the ball game, Hornvet chance to put them up by 2 possessions. First one up and good. So again, 6'8" senior knocks down both. And Davis, Turley into the front court. He gets a pick, steps back, 3. Money! Whoa! 1-point game, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and a foul. Somebody get a hose. JT Turley is on fire. What a ball game. A game where most of the rest of the Darts have not shot the ball very well. He has picked up the slack and has just carried this team. So 5.7 seconds left. Bombers knocked down another free throw. Landon Northrup's had a nice game as well. He's a 6'5" senior guard. Second one up and good. Ball inbounded. Turley's fouled immediately. Smart. So that is just the 4th team foul. So Davis is going to get the ball back on the sideline with 4.5 seconds left. So Turley set to inbounds. I'm sure they'll take a quick timeout, talk this one over. We'll be back after this. 4.5 seconds left here in the ball game. Davis with the ball on the far sideline. Down 3. And they need a shot here. They need a 3 to tie. Ball's inbounded. Turley's got it. Gets it across midcourt. Pulls up. Deep 3. No good off the back of the iron. Ball goes out of bounds, and that is the end of the ball game. So J.T. Turley ran out of miracles there at the end. And the Richland, Washington Bombers come into Utah and take 3 games in a row over 3 really great teams in Utah. So Davis High falls this afternoon to the Richland, Washington. 72-69. J.T. Turley had a fantastic game. Congratulations to the Bombers. And so, from American Fork High School and KSL Sports Rewind, I'm Dave Harrison. For my partner Brian McBride here, we appreciate you being here. Have a great weekend.